Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my third unboxing of goodies from Four Horsemen Studios. And as you can see here, this is going to be a huge unboxing. So huge I'm going to have to probably separate the unboxings into two separate videos. And this here is from Four Horsemen Studios, as I mentioned. This is a Kickstarter that I backed, I think over a year ago. I had helped back the Mythic Legions offering from Four Horsemen Studios. Mythic Legions is a line of fantasy-based action figures that Four Horsemen Studios created. I think it's tied to the Gothotropolis line, if you're familiar with that. And this is actually the second wave of Mythic Legions. They had a previous wave that I did not back, but I did purchase most figures from that first wave. And Four Horsemen Studios created a second wave, Mythic Legions 2, Advent of Decay. Over a year ago, as I said, I think over almost a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. And I'm a big fan of Four Horsemen Studios, going back to DC Universe Classics. And they decided to create their own line, and I was a big fan of that. And with the Kickstarter, I helped fund the Kickstarter. I went with the all-in pledge, and like I said, the Kickstarter was funded over a year ago. They ran into some delays, but they were able to finally get the figures out. It's about October of 2018 right now, and I'm really excited to finally get these. And as you can see, with the all-in pledge, they had to create two separate shipments. There's a total, I believe, 43 action figures in the second wave, and then there's some weapon assortments included in that. So over 43 items in the second wave, and they had to put it in two huge boxes here. And as I mentioned, it's so huge that I'm going to have to create a two-part video. And what we're going to do is go ahead and unbox the first shipment here. And these two shipments came on separate days. I waited until both arrived before shooting this video. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at and unbox shipment number 1 here. And let's go ahead and get started here. And really excited to get these figures. And like I said, over a year in waiting, I think a year and a half. So I've been waiting for this to arrive. So sit down here. Open this up here. Oops. There we go. Alright. Let's see. A slew of figures just in this first box in here. And I'm gonna have to, after doing both unboxings, gonna have to take an account to see that I do have every figure here, and that nothing is missing or duplicated or anything on here. I can't remember all of all of the figures that were in the second wave. There are a few that I'm excited for, especially like the vampires and the goblins, and it's going to be quite a thing to go through these. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what figures. We'll start over here. We have here an elf, Lord Aiden, right there. Very cool. And these figures come with accessories as well. As a few of them with even more than expected accessories. I think they added some accessories to some figures, to certain figures. So there's that guy. And it looks like they continue to use the packing style from the first wave of Mythic Legions. But a different backing card, of course. Take a look at some of the other figures in the line, and you have this description here. If you want to read that, pause the video. So, pretty cool, Lord Aiden. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next figure here. One of the goblin figures, what's his name? Nubnik. There. So he's a goblin figure, so he's a bit smaller, like the dwarf figures from the first wave. Very cool, Mythic Legions. Very cool. Okay, let's take a look at the next figure here. You got another goblin. This is the Goblin King, King Noglin. Very cool. You can see he's got the crown there, and it doesn't look like it's a separate. It looks like it's glued on. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but I don't know if that's removable or not. But he comes with his accessories there, and it looks like a cloth goods cape on there. I'm not sure. But that's cool, and he's got gold armor there. Let's see who's the next one in the line here. We have another king, King Bromden Ironjaw. He's king of dwarves there. Very cool. Well, he's got a gold metaled sword there. I thought he would come with an axe, but you can see quite a few accessories in there. Oh, he does have his crown back there. I don't know if you can see it. There's the crown. Very cool. Okay, second row here. We have an Iron Knight Legion Builder. Cool, and this line is the, this wave is the first wave to include female figures. So this is a female armored figure there. Very, very cool. Got the accessories back there. Okay, see, we have Juno the Crusher. I believe she's part of the Barbarian faction on there. This is very neat. Sorry about the quality there. I had my finger on part of the lens. So let me just show some of the previous ones without the obstruction of my finger on the. Very neat. That's a shot of the Goblin King. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Another female figure. This is a unique character, Hera Serpent Spire. Quality of these figures are top notch. Really like about that. She has some more unique accessories there. Like I said, the quality is very, very cool. I'm trying to get that glare out of the way, sorry. Alright, we have here a translucent figure of Hagnon. And I believe this is a glow-in-the-dark figure. I think Four Horsemen Studios had planned to do two versions of this guy, one in green glow-in-the-dark and one in a bluish tint. But they had some problems and they had to resort to just the green glow-in-the-dark. And nothing on this figure is painted other than the eyes on there. So, looks like Hagnon is a partial skeleton based on his legs there. Okay, on to the, what row is this? I think it's third row. And yeah, we have another goblin-esque character called Gonks. He's an armored goblin. Very, very cool. And I think that's a newer hammer. I don't think that's from the first wave. I could be wrong, but I believe that's a unique hammer to this wave. Very nice. Taking a look here. Gwendolyn Heavensbrand. I don't know, is she a sister of the Heavensbrand knight from the first wave? But you could see an armored female figure. Very nice detail. I love the detail on the figures. I believe that helmet is can be positioned on a closed-faced and open-faced, just like the what's his name? I can't remember his name. But the other Heavensbrand guy. Very cool. Lots of accessories on this one. Okay, yet another goblin character. I'm really excited about these goblins. And this one is named... Whoops. Oh, this one's a Legion builder. So an army building figure. Goblin Legion builder. And I didn't get any extra add-ons. I just went with an all-in, which was already quite expensive. So I really only have one of every character. So I don't know if I'll ever Legion build or army build characters. If anything, I want to army build the vampire faction. And I would have to do that through a third party. And the way these go on the aftermarket, it's not going to be easy. We have here, I can't pronounce that, Grisha the Slitherer, of that particular faction. Can't remember offhand what faction that was. I think he's on one of the mercenary types. I could be wrong. But he's got a unique headdress there. Very cool. And looks like we're on to a new row. Quite a bit of figures to go through. And we have here a semi-armored figure of the female persuasion, a barbarian warrior builder. Move this box a little bit here. So this is another army builder. Very cool. And you can see options to customize the figure's head. You got some areas where you can add like horns or wings on the helmet on there. Very cool. And we have here Aza Spiritbender, a unique character. Very cool. Looks like she's got a cloaked hood there and some tattoo work on her body. So very cool. Ooh, and a nice unique weapon there. I think that's unique to this wave. I don't remember seeing that in the first wave. So, very cool. Next up, we have an Elf Ranger. I guess that's an army builder. Doesn't say it's a Legion builder, but very cool. And they use a new body mold for the males also, a more thinnish physique compared to the first wave. So, oops, get that glare out of the way. It's very, very cool. Now they do reuse parts. That's pretty much common in every line. Even in the Four Horsemen, their own line here. As you can see, this is a reuse of a body mold from the first wave, but the head is a unique. And I think maybe that arm, I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But this one here is Calavius, and he looks like a gladiator type. Very cool. Even with the reuse, it's still sort of unique. I just add things here and there, and then also with the paint, making really a unique character with a reuse of the body mold. So, cool. Next we have, can't pronounce that, Balaam. I think that's its name. And this is one of those anthropomorphic characters. Looks like a tiger of some sort. Reusing the male body mold from Wave 1 with looks like a purplish paint on there. Very cool. And nice reuse of the sword here with a repaint on the blade. Very cool. And well, you can see his tail there. Looks like it probably plugs into a port in the back. Very cool. Next up, let's take a look. Oops, sorry. We have here Boreor, and I think he's a unique character. I don't know if you could see there. He's a hoggish or swine type, a boar-like figure, another animal-like figure. And then you got the hammer. His head's so big you have to turn it over to the side to accommodate the packaging. So, very cool. An armored boar-like figure. Boreor. And here we have a unique character, Delphina of Aetheros. And this looks like a female version of the Templar-like figures from Wave, what was it, 1.5? But here is a unique character of this faction. The Aetheros faction. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But is that looks like a quiver there. Does she have a bow? Huh. It's interesting. You can see a quiver right there. So that's interesting. Let's move on to this next row. One of the undead faction. This is a Brother Mandibulus. Very cool. That's a new sculpt there on that head sculpt. I wonder if the part of that helmet can be moved upwards or not. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been a year since this Kickstarter was started, and it looks like it has some unique weapons there. So very cool. But finally here, after that, what was it, a year and a half? Looks like we're on to the last row of this first box. Cool. Looks like another elvish character, elf legion builder. Looks like it comes with an alternate head on there, and you can see it down in there. Very cool. Gold and green. And well, this guy's pretty unique. Faunus. It's a very unique head. And again, a reused body with a repaint. Very, very cool. Alright. I have another of the female characters there. This one is Freya, or Freya of Deadhall. That's pretty cool, and she's got wings on her helmet. I'm not sure if that's removable or not. I can't tell. To be customized. And she has a few accessories in there as well, as well as this spear. Very cool. And the last figure in this box, we have a dwarven character. Oh wow, packaging is kind of smushed there. Cavern Dwarf Legion Builder. So another dwarf to add on there. Wow, this one is pretty bashed up. You can see on the packaging. So pretty neat figure with a whole bunch of accessories underneath. You can see in there. So looks like the faction I was looking forward to, the vampire, is in the next shipment. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at that video as soon as I get to it. But for now, in this third unboxing of goodies from Four Horsemen Studios, the Advent of Decay subline of the Mythic Legions Wave 2. Very, very cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.